Previously on JCS Brendan Schaub edition.
On March 3rd, you text Bobby asking if he's handled the quote-unquote Kalila shit yet. In this text chain, you said, I don't want to have to get nasty with her, but if I have no choice, I can def play that game. You told me that the feds had been investigating a video of child abuse on the subreddit. They were able to retrieve 300 pages of evidence that either Bobby or I were responsible for the 6 years of subreddit harassment. I say, Brendan, this is what was talked about on H3. Later that afternoon, Callan calls to apologize to Bobby for the bullying, threats, etc.
Define bullying for me. Define bullying for me.
If looks could kill.
Like what? Like Callan bullied you, Bobby?
Acting oblivious to the unusual development of the situation will be a glaring red flag in the eyes of the investigators. It's been shown time and again on this channel. Guilty suspects will often try and act naive to a blatant confrontation as a means to avoiding it altogether, whereas truthful subjects will address the confrontation and either refute it, or if it's subtle, want immediate clarification and transparency as to what was being insinuated.
That phone call.
That phone call.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Does not seem bullying to you?
The detective seems to have a hard time in concealing his disgust and anger. It's a slip of the mask, but fortunately isn't too drastic at this early stage.
That phone call, yes. I didn't know if you and if Callan called you like every other day doing this.
No.
Which I highly doubt.
He was like, I'm so sorry. I should have done it better. You're my friend, this and that. But there's still somebody on your team, you know what I mean? And at that point, I was just like...
Oh, and I have it. I also have it on excellent authority that we're not the first people he has threatened that whole Reddit thing about.
Brian?
He has used that excuse on multiple people. I know you're responsible for Reddit. So when I heard that...
Callan has?
Oh, yeah.
We had a discussion, right? About, I said, how do we end this? Because this isn't good for
Correct.
anyone. I said, should I go on the podcast and air it out? And then we came to an agreement to, because I didn't think coming on here was a great idea, you know, because I didn't know.
This is a very intriguing moment of the interrogation, as the suspect's state of mind seems to be in two places at once. He is undoubtedly clinging on to hope, made evident by his outright refusal to admit involvement, yet he still has situational awareness. He knows deep down that his act isn't being bought.
I mean, because, we all know... that we get harassed, you know what I mean, and things said about us on the internet. But
mine's
with her,
different, Bubba.
Huh?
Mine's
I know it is,
You know
but I'm
what?
just saying.
I would say mine is on par with yours.
I'll share with you what I do.
Okay.
All this stems back to all that stuff. It's all a place of fear. It's all a place of fear because when we talk about Reddit and that stuff and the harassment, promise you mine's different. I know I look tough and all that. That stuff hurts my feelings. That's why I'm not on social media.
But a deleted video that would later be extracted from his phone would tell a very different story.
For the people that are negative or are on forums and create troll accounts, I view those people the same I'd view a homeless guy critiquing my art or critiquing my set or critiquing a podcast. They do not matter. It literally does not matter to me. I look at nothing.
That's smart.
And then I look at my bank account, see how my ads are doing. Everything good, cool, man. I don't see social media, dude. I don't see any of it. I post, I get out. I don't think you guys have anything to do with it.
But
Hold on, Colette. I have the proof. Here's the thing.
Where's your briefcase?
I don't need a briefcase. I don't need a briefcase. I wish I could laugh at that.
Yeah.
I don't have a briefcase. I have it all on my phone. The reason I can't send it to you because it's an ongoing investigation. I can't.
On investigation for the child abuse thing?
There's 6 counts on there that you're talking about pedophiles. You're talking about horrible shit.
Okay.
It's bigger than me, but that's gonna be dealt with. Again, I don't think it's you
Will
guys.
you show me now?
That's it? No.
I'll show you when
We'll
we'll
blur this off because we want to know. Because
I'll show you after the
I
show.
want the audience to think that
me,
you actually showed us something you never did.
Well, yeah, I can show it to you. Here's the thing. This is what's interesting. Explain this however you want. When I notified you guys of the harassment and going back to Tiger Belly, that account stopped posting, took the Tiger Belly email off, and changed it. It's never posted again.
Do you know how Reddit works?
No.
The detective is very good at stating the essential wording of a question in a very quick and casual manner, which disguises the condemnatory nature of the inquisition.
So you seem to have very clear convictions about this alleged occurrence from my company, all the while not really knowing how Reddit posting works, Brendan. From my end, it looked foolish for you to be this fragile over something some 3 girls said on a podcast. It looked foolish. So in my end, the way I understand it is we need to come up with a bigger story about Kalila to incriminate so that my reaction to that Trash Tuesday talk doesn't seem insane.
No.
That's
God,
how
no.
I receive it.
You're giving me too much credit. You're giving me too much credit.
Okay. Can I say something?
Yes.
All right. Number one, I don't need to see it. I don't personally need to see it because I know that I have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
You do absolutely.
Yeah, number one. You're saying that you know me, right? If you did know me, right, you would already know that I had nothing to do with it because of the fact that when all this thing happened, Delia called me laughing, right? And Delia goes,
Oh, really, dude?
"You don't own a computer."
He answers the phone with his iPad.
He goes, "You don't know how to get on your email," and he was laughing. I go, "I know." In fact, I've had calls from everybody, right? Huge names in the podcast room, laughing like, "What?" They apparently don't know who you are and how you operate.
He's literally
right?
missing fingers.
Yeah, I'm missing fingers. My point is,
we're not saying it's not Bob.
I understand that, but you have to understand that because of the call a week and a half ago with you and Brian, right? You said that it was me in the beginning.
I said your name is on the account, Bob.
Right. And then
And
eventually,
in that same call, we said it's
eventually through.
Cutting off denials before they can be voiced is imperative during the early stages of an interrogation. If the suspect is allowed to voice a denial and feel he is being listened to, it will only increase his confidence and conviction behind his stated innocence.
I have a question about the delicacy or the delicate nature of the investigation regarding pedophilia, regarding this beaten baby on the subreddit. As you don't have ownership of that subreddit, correct? That is not your subreddit. Okay,
I don't think
then
anybody-
why are those federal investigators
I said that
considering?
they're not feds.
Okay,
They're
let's say
covered that.
but you if
Reddit cops.
If that is in active investigation right now, and that is the reason why you cannot show us that information.
No, I can't show you. I can't send you the documents. So
Okay.
you physically have them in your possession.
So
I can show it to you right now. When we get off, I can show you. As soon as we get done, I will show you all the shit I have.
He didn't.
you better spit shake on that, Brendan,
I mean, why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I mean,
because I've been asking it for weeks.
Yeah.
And I've been asking to meet. And I feel like you've long played me.
you've been asking me to meet in person?
No, I've been
I tried
asking you,
meeting
where
in
is
person.
this? Where is this thing? Where is this thing? And you're like, I'm busy. Maybe tomorrow. I'm busy. Maybe tomorrow.
Just the docs. Because only
And
it's
I'm
like,
not busy.
because here's the thing with the docs. It's like they're either not real or we have someone that somehow got a hold and hacked us. We just want to know for ourselves if we
Right.
were
And
hacked.
you should.
Yeah.
But that's why
And-
it's very important we see these.
Here's my thing. I'm not accusing anybody in here.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say in some weird world, it's somebody that you know, you're associating, you had no idea it was happening. I still don't give a shit. I just want to stop.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
That's
I'm
what.
here.
You hear that? Whoever is the incel living in my backyard, dude.
Nick?
The professional ruthlessness of this investigator is quite astonishing. The demeaning and sarcastic tone she manages to superimpose over straight facts is gripping to witness.
So, and then
It
you
doesn't stop for, you know what I'm saying? But
you deny then that you felt under attack by the girls and that you had to double down and create this Reddit drama. Like you deny that.
I swear on my kids.
Okay, so
I swear on my kids. That's not
you're insisting that's two separate things and not
Correct.
tied, not associated to one
in
another.
any facet.
That it wasn't a way to retaliate
No,
against
I
us.
swear on my kids.
That
There's
it
nothing
just so happens that 5 days after the live show, there are Reddit accusations about me.
I swear on my life.
Okay.
It's very. I agree. Very convenient. Very mysterious.
Mysterious.
Agree.
Okay, my path forward.
Kalila,
yeah.
I'm telling you, there's nothing I love more on this planet than my kids.
Okay.
I swear on my kids' lives
Okay.
that this team
Yeah.
brought up the Tiger Belly email.
Okay.
Okay.
I just love that you keep talking about a team and nothing has been produced I've not
But
seen
he
it.
has it right
But I
there,
have
so
it
we're
right
gonna see
here.
it.
You're going to see
Allegedly.
it.
We're gonna see it, and then once we see it,
No, Kalai,
Okay,
it's
hold
not,
on
it's
one
not
second.
allegedly. I'm going to show you. Soon as we get off here.
You want to know what happened after the podcast last week. So here is a quick follow-up to that episode. As of today, we have not seen said 300 pages of documents. After the podcast, we were shown a couple of zoomed-in screenshots of source code with no contacts. Our email address is in the corner of one screenshot and the name Robert Lee on the corner of another screenshot. When we asked him who sent these to him, he said Brian. We then asked to be connected to his team directly to get further clarity, and he assured us that he would make that happen. We followed up with him for the next 3 days, and finally on Thursday, we received a text from Brendan saying his team would prefer to handle this issue in-house and does not feel comfortable sharing information with Tiger Belly. To recap, we have not received any substantial evidence regarding the accusations. We have not been in contact with a team. All we've seen are some screenshots sent to Brendan from Brian Callen. We're hoping to get some closure on this, but that's probably not going to happen.
And the suspect's conduct throughout the entire procedure is not only mystifying, but almost impressive. This is one of the most extraordinary pieces of interrogation footage to ever reach the public domain.
anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Well, I love you, man.
I wish I could.
We had something special. I was your Adonis. Now all these homeless cats are trying to name the fucking waters. Is it nice? Please define bully. Help me gadoosh the cats at Tiger Belly. I remember the salad days, the good times, you, me, and Callan days. On the pod, we were laughing it up. Now what? You can't pick up? Come on, Joe.